I haven't been on because I've been basically playing role-playing games, Dungeons and Dragons 5e, which I've never played. I never wanted to play it. I was playing Money, and that's a game that I sort of grew up with. To be honest with you, I didn't even grow up with that. I grew up with a Red Book, which is that backed me. So in the 80s, a friend of mine, Mark, he got me into appreciating the fantasy side. I was in war games. I was playing war games when I was about 10. So during COVID, I went back to it, the war games, and okay, I'll have to work out where that gun goes. So yeah, I went back to playing war games during COVID, the lockdowns. Didn't really affect me, to be honest with you, the lockdowns. I was lucky enough. My parents have passed, so yeah, I was only really dealing with my brother, helping the brother who's multiple sclerosis. So yeah, but it was fun to reconnect with the games that I used to play, especially war games, and now that brought me into playing Dungeons and Dragons 5e. Playing that with family at the minute. It's a type of rules that I thought were, when you read them, that sound a wee bit airy-fairy and, you know, but you soon realise that they're actually like any other game. They flow well enough, they play well enough, and I've already lost one character. So I haven't been on at all, keeping my YouTube channel up to date. But see, to be honest with you, I don't really care about it. I'm just going to be brutally honest. It's not somewhere that I can invest time to get money back, so I do it as a hobby. So if you see a video, enjoy. But if you don't see a video, then you know one will come someday, sooner or later. Okay, so the scenario is from the rapid fire Canadians in Normandy. And I believe this is Utah. Is it Utah Beach? No, it's Juno Beach. This is where the Canadian 3rd Infantry Division were engaged in heavy fighting during the first part of Normandy campaign. Okay, so this part of the game, I'll show you. Let me just zoom that in. Is where that red box is what you're seeing in front of you. So I just notice you're not getting that full thing in, and my stand is locked. Okay, I'll know to make sure I move it the next time. So basically the way it works is buildings. These start each game intact. All including churches have a maximum capacity of 11 figures. Built up areas, they are represented by the brown coloured 1-inch squares on the battle maps. Cornfields. These offer no cover for vehicles, but stationary infantry weapons or that move 3 inches or less and do not fire can claim soft cover. Infantry and weapons can only fire out of cornfields if they are on the edge or if they are fired at hedges. These are normal hedges and not bogage type common in other parts of Normandy. The only high points for observation are the churches in the Abbey or Den. Okay, so let me look at the proper map. So, zoom in. That is one of the boards that the scenario was wrote from. It's actually a battle map where mines is painted on wood. I have lots of just zoom in acrylic paints. On the 6th of June 1844, the Canadians stormed ashore and overcame the initial crust of the static German regular troops of the 716th Infantry Division. On the 7th of June, they ran headlong into the mobile and highly motivated SS soldiers of Hitlerjugend Division. The intense and brutal fighting that followed over the next few days was aptly entitled in the excellent book by George Bernard as 3 Days in Hell. Okay. The game. This represents the initial landings of the 7th Canadian Infantry Brigade and their objectives to clear the beach defences and capture Courgouels. Oh my god, see all these bloody French names that I'm having to learn and butcher at the same time. So, Courgouels. German forces, elements of the 716th Infantry Division. So I have them there. I built that up. You've probably seen my video of it. And here. This is basically beach battlements. They're actually high up. They're actually above this sea wall that I have here. But I hadn't got time to make up, to be honest with you, a beach area that raised up just for one scenario. So I'm just gonna, as is. Okay, so German forces, elements of the 716th, which is them. Canadian forces, the Royal Winnipeg Rifles and the Regina Rifles, with support from the 1st Hussars, DD tanks, 22nd Dragoons, Flail tanks, and Churchill AVREs of the 80th Assault Squadron Royal Engineers. German deployment, German troops on table are defenders on WN29, WN31. So I believe WN29, WN31. The Czech 100mm is off table. The reinforcements enter at G1 or G2 on move 5. So, victory conditions. The Canadians must force the German defenders to surrender and drive the reinforcements from the table to win. The Germans must force the 2 Canadian assault groups to lose all movement, a morale score of 1 to win. So basically, the Germans have to keep the Canadians on the beach, and the Canadians have to get the hell off the beach. That's the winning conditions. Okay, sure. We have the map. Okay. So the German forces. We have each side of the beach. This is non-green beach, Regina Rifles. And this is Make Red Beach, Winnipeg Rifles. Okay, and I believe there's 3 or 4 scenarios. Let me check. Scenario 2, Scenario 2, Scenario 3, there's 4 scenarios. So this is handy. This is the full battle and how they work through it. So I'm starting at Scenario 1. Juno Beach, the 7th Canadian Infantry Brigade. So this is just an introduction video to let you know that I'm going to start doing this game. I've been playing for maybe sometimes once, twice a week for the past several months. Role-playing games, so I'm sort of looking forward to blowing things up. So hopefully see you in the next video. Bye for now.